What's going on, y'all? Back with another quick video. I want to talk about 3 signs of a love bomb partner to look out for. Let me get off this seatbelt. 3 signs of a love bombing partner to look out for. Now, some of y'all, after I mention these 3 signs, some of y'all might be like, well, my partner does this, but I never thought of them as a narcissist. And they might not be a narcissist, but it's still love bombing, you know. The 3 signs I'm talking about is something that partners do that goes over your head when you're in a relationship with somebody, whether you live together or not. And they offer a favor of picking up some things from the store for you, you know. But notice that those things is something that they can benefit off of. A lot of times when your partner spends a lot of time at your house, notice that the things they offer to pick up for you are the things that they're going to use just as much as you do while they're at your house or more. Pay attention to that. So it's not like they're really giving you something, but it goes over your head as love bombing because they offer to do it for you. So you may look at it like, well, they're my partner. They got to use the tissue. If they're at my house, when they go to the restroom, they got to use the tissue. They got to use the paper towels when they need to dry their hands or for whatever reason. So you're going to look at it as, well, you know, they have to use these things when they're over at my place, so it doesn't really matter. But it does matter because it's like they never really did it for you. The narcissists, they don't want to do something for you, you know, without getting something in return. So that's why you don't really look at it like that. That's their tricky way of, you know, love bombing you so that you can feel like, see, the narcissists just need to make you feel a certain way, make you see them as a certain person. When they're not really giving people, they're not giving you out of the kindness of their heart. You know, it's always a catch to everything narcissists do when they give you something. They're gonna receive something in return, or, you know, they're gonna throw it back in your face when mad day comes. And normally that's when they're mad at you or when you call them out on it. So if you don't think that this is love bombing, then you don't have nothing to lose. You know, then this doesn't apply to your relationship. But what you can do is question it if you notice it. If you're listening to what I'm saying in this video and you're like, dang, yeah, that normally happens with, you know, with the person you with. Question it. So if you don't feel like that applies to you, if you don't feel like that they're doing that for those intentions, then question it. If they don't have a problem answering it, or like, you're right, I sure do. You know, I'm going to get enough to where it doesn't run out so quickly. But at the same time, even with that, you know, they still, if the more they give to you, the more they're going to expect in return. So even if they buy you 2 cases of whatever it is, the household supply that they're using up just as much as you or more than you, even if they buy you 2 cases, that means they're going to spend twice as much time over there using it up. You know, that's all I want to really point out on that. That's the way that they love bomb you. Another way they love bomb you is through sexual contact. It's like they want to have sex. They always want to have sex. They're always in the mood for sex. That's who they are. They're sexual vampires. They love bomb you for the sex by pretending like they want to spend so much time with you, you know, and they put forth the bare minimum when spending the quality time with you. Let's go for a walk in the park. Let's go here. Let's go there. Places that are free. They don't have to spend that much money on you, but they look at it as, okay, now I gave you what you wanted. You've been complaining we ain't been spending enough time together. I'm always with my friends, whatever. So I took you here, there, I took you there, but it was nothing. They didn't do something so big to where you just won't forget the moment. Oh my God, I had the time of my life with you. Like, it just make you just love this person so much more because they was listening to you and they put forth the effort to really, really do something to enjoy their time with you and to put a smile on your face just to make you happy and to leave it there. Not with narcissists. They're going to use that opportunity to say, okay, so I'm staying over tonight, huh? You know, and that's their way of letting you know, especially if y'all don't live together. Well, let's just say y'all don't live together. You're in a relationship with a narc and y'all live in separate homes. So the thing about it is, they're going to get it out you as a way of sucking back up to you by offering to take you out for a walk in the park. Something like that. And even if they do take you some places, trust me, they weren't really losing out on the funds that they spent on you. It didn't set them back. So don't ever think like, well, they did spend money on me at the movies. We went out to eat. You know, trust me, they weren't going to spend money on you. They weren't going to really put thought into spending money on you if they know that it wasn't going to hurt them. If it's something that they can afford to lose out on, they don't care. They just still want to get something in return, which is sex. They need that sexual commitment from you. No matter how much they have been absent, when they ghost you, give you silent treatments out the blue, notice and question the love bombing when they come back. And again, not everybody who love bombs is a narcissist, but it's still good to question it. Because if you notice a pattern in a person when they're doing something like this, I mean, it's on you if you want to keep accepting that from them. Again, whether they're a narc or not, because I won't just throw that label on everybody who shows you these signs. Like, it could just be a toxic person. It can be a trauma bond. You know, you feel like if you keep giving so much of yourself like that so freely that you're really not worth nothing. You got to question things. And especially when it comes to you, you know, giving up your body so easy. Like, that's your temple. Like, they should want to cherish it as much as you cherish your body. Like, it's not just a piece of meat to just have fun with when they in the mood. That's how narcissists treat you when you're in a relationship or whatever type of situation you are with them. They're never going to have respect for you in that way. It's always, I'm going to do just enough to get what I want out of them. And you're not going to see it that way because you're just happy to be in their company. You're glad that y'all are talking again. You're glad that it's not over for good. You know, and things are feeling back the way it was until it's not. And then again, you notice the pattern all over again of the narcissist love bombing you with the very little they have to offer to get a whole lot back from you. You know, so don't think because they don't mind spending a little cash on you that, you know, they care about you enough to do something for you, because they're going to get something in return. They're not going to do something for you if it's not going to benefit them in a way. They're not going to do that. Not a true narcissist. And toxic people who just feel like you owe them something just because they did something for you. You know, you have to question that as well. Is that something that you want to deal with? Like, if you don't see things the way they do, is that something you really want to deal with? You know, you have to question things like that. You know, and the third thing is just a future faking alone. You have to hold them up to their word when they're promising. They come at you empty-handed. This is the love bombing, the empty-handed love bombing they do. They promise you this and that in the future. I plan to do this. I plan to do that. And guess who I want to take with me? You. You know, the trip just won't be complete if you weren't with me. You know, I just said, I'm going to treat you to this. And it's just out the blue. And it's just, it's empty. It's really nothing behind it. It's just words. Like, that's why you don't really feel it in your spirit. Like, it don't give you chills. It don't really move you, because it's so easy for them to just open their mouth and say something. Like these fake social media, fake positive influencers who just get on there and just spit out the same thing that you've heard time and time again from every other person who's speaking that positive talk. I could get on here and say that. Please come with something of substance that's different from what I've been hearing. Yes, it's good to spread the positive word that we've all heard so many times. But what else do you have to offer that's different, that's new, you know, that makes me like be locked in on what you're saying? Like the message itself, I'm going to take that with me. I never heard this before. You know, something big, something special, something that sheds light on something that you never thought about before. If you ain't coming at me with that, I'm really not trying to hear it. And that's not being negative. That's being real. It's like, that's how narcissists are when it comes to that fake positivity. Like, not saying that the message itself is fake. It's just that it's coming, the person it's coming from, the messenger, they're fake. So I'm not feeling it from you. It's just like, all you're doing is repeating something that we've heard for, you know, over 1,000 times. And, you know, it don't do nothing for me because I've heard it so many times. You're not saying something I haven't heard before, so I'm not going to feel a way. You know, it's just like, I hate that from people. And people just be, oh Lord, just be praising them, and you're just so positive. I just love the way you just see people like you. They need more people. There are people like them already. There are already people like that. That's where they get it from. Narcissists are, all they do is copy. They're frauds. They copy and paste. That's what they do. And they put it out there. They repeat what they hear, put it out there as if it's something they came up with. Like they are the original creator. You're not. You're not saying something that's already been out there. You're repeating something that you heard because it got the certain attention. Because it got so many clicks and likes. Because it was shared so much. Now you're using it. And people are going to share it, but you're not the original creator. Why is this okay for some people to do this on here? But others, y'all don't pick that up on them, but you pick it up on, yeah. Y'all know where I'm going with this. Y'all, you know. My thing is, why give them a pass, but you're not going to give the other person a pass for doing the same thing? You know, it's typical narc behavior. That's one of their biggest traits, is to copy. They're frauds. They're liars. They're frauds. They mimic. You know, they're fake. Period. And you can't take that from them. They make it easy for you to see it. It's just that some of y'all don't want to see it because you like the person. So you don't want to believe that about them. And you want to cherry pick the things that's not becoming of them. You want to cherry pick. You know, but let's call a spade a spade. A narc is a narc all day. They not going to change. It don't matter who they are, call them out. You know, it's just that when you keep giving them a pass for this foolishness, they dragging you right along with them to believe the hype. And I'm not the one to be played with like that. That's why I'm going somewhere else with this right quick fire in this video. I don't care to collaborate with nobody on here. I don't care for the internet, the Facebook, the social media friendship type thing, group chat. Let's do this together on. No. I could stand by myself. I could give these messages by myself. Because when it comes to, you know, certain things coming to light, I can see it for myself, by myself, pointed out by myself, and I don't need a group of people. Like, I don't need nobody with me. I don't. I could be by myself, and that's how I'm going to continue to be. There have been so many people since I've been doing these videos on the whole narc awareness message that has reached out to me and want to do something, and I've declined it because that's just not me. It's not nothing personal towards the person. It's just not me. And so far, I think I made a good decision in not taking that route with my channel. You know, it's just not something I'm going to do. I'm going to keep doing it how I want to do it. I'm all right with my little 3,000, whatever count. I'm all right with it. I'm good with it. I know one thing for sure. You know, I feel good when I put these messages out. I hope people can take something from it. If you do, you know, I hope it helps you. And if it don't, I hope you get the help from, you know, other platforms, other channels, whoever else out there that probably can help you out with it and deliver the message better than I can. I'm all right with that. I understand it. I ain't mad at you. If you unsubscribe, I'm not mad at you. I probably won't even notice because I don't know how to look into that, and I've never been interested in finding out. So the thing about it is I just hate fake. That's why there's real behind my name. Been that way since I was born. Been a loner. Been a proud loner. I could stand by myself doing this. Gonna be by myself doing this. I don't have to collab with people to get these messages out, because these people was not there with me when I was experiencing it. Not saying that, you know, they won't be good to sit down and talk about it with. I'm just saying I do better by myself. That's just a part of my makeup. That's who I am. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, I wanted to talk about, just notice that them signs, them 3 signs of the love bomb partner. They're love bombing you within the relationship along the way. That don't mean that they are a narcissist, but it's still love bombing. It's just giving a little to get back a lot, or hardly giving anything at all and still getting something from you. You know, the bare minimum is what they're willing to do at best when it comes to the narcissist. You just have to question it. You have to question it. If you don't have no problem with what they're doing, then fine. You know, if you like it, I love it. But it's good to question things when it comes to, damn, am I doing more than what they're willing to do? Because if it's a 50-50 thing and it's equal, we should be keeping each other happy. You know, I shouldn't be doing more than they're willing to do, just for the sake of saying, oh, I'm in a relationship, or I have this good friend. Like, people will use you. They'll use you for the simple fact that you're willing to accept anything from them. So that's all I want to talk about in this video. Thank y'all for watching. Talk to you soon.